John, John.
Yo.
You'll never guess where we're going.
So where the hell are we, bro?
Taipei, baby.
Taipei.
Yeah. I think you know that guy.
I think he's a TikToker.
Yeah.
Small creator,
right.
I think.
Yeah, small.
It's not that big anyways. It almost shows?
Yep. First time in Asia, 11-hour flight after a 3-hour layover and then a 7-hour. Thank you. It's actually funny because when we got there, I had my camera bag ready. I was ready to shoot my guy, and then it was raining a lot.
Don't wanna be a one-man woman. Got me stranded like a boat in the sand. Just the thought about spreading my
This is probably a really cool picture. I wonder why it keeps fucking up.
dressing up, fixing my strut. Always prepared.
Can't believe we made it to a 7-Eleven.
Shows up around the corner. Maybe
I just got a sick shot with a Lexus in the 7-Eleven. Yeah, it looks sick.
oh, I can sing, I can dance, I can learn the slow moves. I would do anything you ask me to do. Jump out on the stage, get locked up in a cage, director.
It's so much more cleaner than our depths.
Yeah.
Like our mini convenience stores are so like
Like you said,
they're not
here
clean.
you'll find like clothing.
Yeah, this is like super clean.
You'll see things that like you'll need for work.
Right.
More sophisticated.
7-Eleven, huh? I've always wanted to go to one. These really all have like all kinds of foods you can imagine. You can pretty much do whatever you need to do here before, I guess, going to work. The aisles are super clean and the type of food you will find as well. It was actually the first time ever I had seen some journals in Mandarin. I hope this is Mandarin. Excuse my ignorance if it isn't. But yeah, 7-Eleven has all type of drinks. It's like a high-end convenience store for us North Americans. Jan really missed this, so he definitely bought a few things right then and there. I didn't, but towards the end of the trip, there was these sweet buns I ended up getting. They were so freaking good. I really enjoyed them during our plane ride back home. I think there's something on the, just give me a second. Well, that wasn't the brightest of ideas. Our whole equipment is like wet. Anyways, 10:30, we have a meet in the lobby for lunch at 12. Then at 2:30, we go to the Asus HQ. 3:30 to 6, ROG Media Day, and 6 to 8 dinner. So it's a big day when we haven't even slept properly. So
Let alone get a freaking hotel room.
yeah, we're still waiting for our hotel rooms. Believe it or not, this year's all I needed for Taiwan. It really is our trip to Asia, let me tell you that. And don't get me wrong, we were there to film stuff for a client of ours, Asus. I mean, after all, well, we did get invited to Computex, but I didn't want to bring another bag that screamed creator. I've been wanting a bag that looks good, that adds style to my wardrobe, something you'd never imagine could carry a bunch of camera gear. And this leather bag this is what that does, honestly. From Grams 28, by the way. Leather combined with metal buckles, zippers, and compartments that help me organize the only things I truly need. If I needed my monopod, it was easy to pull that out. Plates, brackets, Allen keys, and hidden compartments. My polarizer, I added, chilling underneath a couple of NP batteries, and I treated this like a real bag. I mean, I kept my wallet in there for when I needed cash, store receipts, wipe out a credit card when I needed. I couldn't wrap my hand around how well I was able to store my lens with my mic and camera body, who sometimes went hand in hand with my Anker battery to charge it, and hand in hand with a front pocket that allowed me to also store my SSD in there, so I wouldn't lose it.
It's 12 now. We're going to lunch. I feel like a zombie.
Alright, what's the front row seat? Alright.
Thank you. It's like Spider-Man. Wow, this is massive. Holy crap. This is a huge restaurant.
I think it's a Michelin guide.
Is it?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. My dream.
What time do we have to be at the loft?
240. What's your room number?
Oh, sorry, I was like, who's calling me? 421?
Okay,
We're all beside each other.
it's only gonna be.
Bro, we have like 10 minutes to shower.
I have like 10 minutes to show you guys this whole thing.
Soap, perfume, deodorant. This is very interesting, that's for sure. That was the quickest shower I've ever had.
Practically, I've been filming for the past like 30 hours, so these two batteries are gone, and the one that I'm using right now is at 50%. So that can't be too good, but I'll manage. I might just bring this, but I think I'll definitely take this one. No, but honestly, to be fair, I still have this Anker power bank that's fully charged, so I can just use it just in case. Also, look at how clutch this is. Boom.
Do you have enough battery?
I have that one and that's in my hand.
Yeah, you gotta chill with the sliding, man.
Right? In and out of frame, you know?
How old's your nap?
Thank you.
I do not have an umbrella for your camera.
That's okay. So this is it? This is HQ?
This is HQ.
Awesome.
This is HQ2 and that's
So meet Hannah, our babysitter. This is the person responsible for giving us creative freedom, and she was like, sure, come ahead to Taiwan and film whatever you want. Hence as to why I decided to create this camera bag video in collaboration with Asus. Asus, who was nice enough to welcome us to their home, and of course, their headquarters in Taipei, where that afternoon they were going to introduce their new lineups of tech that were later on to be showcased at Computex the following days.
So every time we're asked to film like events like this, it's kind of tricky because the lighting is very inconsistent everywhere. Like it's yellow here, it's like purple over there, it's white here, it's bluish here. You guys will get to see how we like color grade this stuff. Right now though, I have my camera set on auto white balance. It's working fine, but sometimes it gets tricky.
Yeah, it indeed gets tricky, but this is part of the job. This is what being a videographer on the go is like. Jan and I manage, and honestly, we often get away with decent shots.
This is where
John just gave me an extra battery. There's like 24% here, 1% there. So here goes the last one.
Okay, let me give you a bit of a rundown as to what that afternoon looked like. Every year, Asus always gives us a sneak peek into what they are preparing to release into the market. This time though, they of course did it big by inviting us to their headquarters, where they set up a bunch of booths, whether it was for gamers, business and enterprise, or just consumer-based products. Literally all the products had their own booths, and I'm talking about phones, watches, laptops, monitors, AR glasses. It was like anything you can imagine, they had it in there, and their booths were far beyond crazier during Computex. Personally though, I'm more of a laptop guy. I love their laptops, and every year they allow me to work with them to provide feedback and criticism where needed. I think the three laptops that I really very much enjoyed using this year were the ROG Zephyrus, the VivoBook S, and their ZenBook. But you'll get to see much later on during their press event how their new Asus ZenBook S16 is, I think, quite a lot better than their last version. Not my words, but their words. Supposedly, it's 1.7 times faster in performance than the MacBook Pro, and it's officially, as of today, the thinnest laptop on the market. These are all laptops that are powered by Windows 11. They also announced a bunch of really cool Copilot integrations. They are also testing the waters with new materials for their new lineup of ProArt Creator laptops and developing products that digitally integrate with hardware to make them cooler. I think the e-ink laptop that night was the tech that impressed me the most. I couldn't believe how easy and quick it was to change your back cover through software. These laptops were honestly so clean. I don't know, these are the things I really love seeing. And as an engineer at heart, I love this stuff. The ROG Ally X included as well. For a second, I thought I was getting one. But I don't know, let me know if you'd like me to review one on the channel. Look, the fact that I am able to film all of this stuff so you guys can take a look at how Asus tackles consumer products is quite cool. Yeah, I gotta go get my ProArt P16. I think this could be among the top 3 best camera back Windows laptops you can carry with you as a creator this year. I asked him if I could keep it for the remaining of the trip, and we did.
16. Okay, listen, it looks big because there's a back pocket.
So this is my laptop for the bit of the trip. I'm gonna be using it to edit some stuff, and we'll talk camera gear tomorrow. We are in the middle of nowhere on a mountain, and it's pouring rain, but this looks like a really nice restaurant. Asus actually let me borrow this laptop. This is their latest ProArt model that's going to be announced within the next few days. I'm excited for that. This has never been opened, so I'm the first one. Okay, I plan on using this for the next few days just to help me sort some content, edit on DaVinci slightly, and see how it performs. And tomorrow being Monday, tomorrow being Monday, I'm going to show you guys the rest of the equipment that we use for filming, how I keep things super minimal, and it's been working up to now, to be honest with you guys. For now, I'm going to set this up, sit down in my bed, and then call it a night, because I am I'm still jet lagged.
Oh, we're living in the present, but our mind is in the past, not knowing what we'll lose.
Hello. I promise you guys, today we're gonna go shooting. I'm gonna show you all my equipment and how I make the most out of it, especially because it's pretty minimal, and in a beautiful city like this, you want to make sure you grab the most out of it, because you know you don't come to Taiwan every day. So I'm gonna just grab this Anchor power bank. My bag is like ready. I think I got everything. Yeah, let's go. Oh, also last night I spent so much time just installing DaVinci, Lightroom, setting everything up like we do at the office, and that laptop is all ready to be used for a little editing workstation for just tonight, because I have to give it back tomorrow. Yeah. Outfit, same shoes as Italy, shorts from H&M, Naka shirt, G-Shock watch.
Oh yeah, it's so nice out. This is great. No rain, because yesterday it was raining like crazy. It was driving me nuts. Today is cloudy, which is perfect for filming, as you guys know. And we're gonna go visit Taiwan. Super excited. Man! And I have so much energy. Let's go filming, boys.
And that day we were on our way to a few touristic spots. Anyways, look, this is what I personally like to call the camera before going red. I don't know, this thing has been unbeatable for me. The low light performance this camera delivers is unbelievable. I'm truthfully always baffled by how well it performs. I've had it for I think almost 2 years now. It's my bread and butter. I know this camera in and out, and I know how to make it work for our use. I actually created a system that would allow for me to shoot quickly when traveling or wherever we are, to be honest. The magic really lies within our exposuring meter. Loading your own LUT into the camera and knowing that the sweet points for it are 640 and 12,800 in ISO is pretty important to know. When you shoot manual, which is the very first mode I've saved in here, I usually just keep that in mind. Of course, I shoot in 24 frames per second, which fixes my shutter speed to 1/50. I kept that in mind for our vlog mode. Look, vlog mode is something I made up. 90% of all the bits and pieces of vlog in this video are shot in vlog mode. How do I put it? Vlog mode is like driving a car in automatic. I lock my shutter speed and give it a full freedom when it comes to ISO, aperture, and white balance, which can backfire at times, but nothing is perfect. I also set the stabilization mode to active. I realized when we were filming our F1 video that the footage was way too shaky, so ever since those comments made me realize that, I tweaked vlog mode to almost perfection. Like for most trips, I really don't think bringing another camera for photos is necessary. I wouldn't even worry about quality if all you are doing is shooting for social media. Instagram just compresses it and ruins it for you. No, but honestly, as long as these aren't for print, you'll be pretty good. The FX3 is easily able to capture amazing photos.
So freaking nice. It's like out of a movie. Let me take a quick picture right here. It's a very like peaceful atmosphere. It feels nice, very calm.
Taiwan, top to bottom, is pretty much 350 kilometers, so it's really small.
These come in so clutch.
At this point in time, I realized my mic wasn't properly plugged in the bus while we were heading to Shifen. Number one rule while shooting on the go, make sure your mic is plugged in and you got a couple of SD cards. By the way, if you want to save some money, avoid getting Sony SD cards. Check out these Angel Birds because they are solid. For Angel Birds, shooting our log videos in 422 10-bit, whether we need 2460 or 120 frames per second. These support it and they're pretty solid. To not waste space, we use some Kingston SD cards for all of our photos as well.
We're flying lanterns? Oh, that's cool.
Awards for lanterns.
Okay.
So it's actually on the railroad.
So
He was saying that
What's so special about this village?
for the sky lantern.
This is the most popular for sky lantern. Oh, so only here we release it on the train track. Wow, cool. Very nice.
So I don't know if you guys heard about, we're in this village where it's the only village in Taiwan where we release sky lanterns from the railroad, which is pretty cool. So now I'm just walking here. It's very nice, peaceful, and it feels like you're in the middle of nature. It's super cool. So these are all the sky lantern colors that you can get. You can choose up to 4. So it's pretty cool. So it's a number 2 color lantern pattern.
Then like you write your dreams and like aspiration.
This is a tricky one. I shoot a lot of vlog, okay? And I love the appeal of having a sharp 16mm to 35mm wide lens, which is why I got a G Master 2. It's a lot of money, but I've been so freaking happy with it. The quality of the image that comes out of this lens is just so nice. It's not a perfect lens because the thing that annoys me the most is how easy it is to press against it and accidentally change your focal length. But I enjoy having full control of my aperture, an aperture ring that I use to its fullest. Like if I'm going into vlog mode, I put it on auto, and if I'm shooting manual, I can choose whatever aperture I need. But of course, at 2.8 and with a camera that does so well in low light, this is the perfect lens.
Well, that was a cool experience. I really wasn't expecting that. It was very wholesome. A wholesome experience. Wholesome. It was a cute experience. That's what I'm trying to say. I think traveling gives you so much perspective on like the world. Like I often like see these people here, right, and living in their houses, working these businesses, and I wonder how their lives are. You know, like it's very different from where I come from, where we come from. I don't know, makes you wonder, makes you think. Huh. This is crazy. What a view. I hope this translates well. I feel like it's my duty to take 7-11 shots. This is cool. Let me just quickly grab a picture in here. Welcome.
You can say pokoi.
Pokoi?
Yeah, your pronunciation is perfect.
Wow.
Oh, there's more. Shoot. Your past life, you're Chinese.
Yeah, exactly.
Hello.
No problem. Let's get out of here.
With these type of cinematics, I think we've been able to add our own little signature to our film and pictures. When we film cars in reflective surfaces, though, we of course use a polarizer on lenses with a proper Pro Mist to add that halation effect we have in our videos. I think it makes our scenes feel a lot more cinematic, and I love how it blooms the highlights and softens them. Honestly though, the biggest bummer with most of these ultra-wide lenses is just not being able to zoom more. I get away with digital zooms when needed, but in a perfect world, a 16 to 70mm would be amazing.
I love how much patience this lady has. She's been trying to take a picture with the reflection of the water and the building right there. That's cool. She's been at it for like 20 minutes.
Oh, 1 million views on this video. I follow you back and we use the
Yeah, it's so crazy, the view.
Hello, welcome, right?
Hello. Yeah.
Okay, your Chinese pronunciation.
Yeah? Wow, she started learning. Let me just change this mic to back and forth.
I mean, everywhere in Taiwan, actually. I'm not gonna lie, everywhere.
You guys are probably gonna hate me, but I'm the pickiest eater ever. Tried a bunch of this stuff. Then like tofu, then like this.
You didn't try it.
I said I tried a bunch of this stuff. I tried this stuff.
All right, taste it.
All right, here we go.
I said I didn't like any of this stuff.
It's okay, just try it, bro.
But I'm gonna try it and not like it.
Where's that face?
The audio in these type of videos mostly come from either a DJI mic or this Sony mic. Okay, not true. I actually bought this little guy the night I was planning this minimal bag, but I've been downsizing a lot, or at least I've been trying. The MKE is the mic I usually recommend getting the most. It's the sweet spot in size compared to what I used to have before this, and the sound is incredible. What I do like about the Sony though is the different modes it delivers. This truly is a mic for vlog. Having this bi-directional sound pickup mode is just so clutch. It's also digitally powered by the camera, and it's a mic that is so easy to store. I do think that passes are something to avoid, and keeping it at 0 decibels with the auto mode set is what worked best for this video. If there are points within our stories where we needed to talk to the camera and we were too far from it, the DJI mic is the go-to. And the trick with these is to keep it minimal to the point that you don't need to carry its charging case. I suggest you sync the audio yourself, use the dead cat, and you clip it inside of your shirt so you get away with a clean shot. That's it. Keep it simple, keep it clean and useful.
This been owned for 100 years? Wow, that's crazy.
They told us to come in.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go in.
We just got here to the keynote for Asus where they're gonna unveil the new laptops, and one of those laptops we actually have at the hotel, so that's pretty cool. By the way, for these type of events, it's always hard with the lighting because lighting tends to be all over the place. It's not really meant for filming. You guys, let me just show you guys. So here comes the first shot. I'm at 12,800 in ISO. Exposure, it's at 1.7 perfectly, but I'm at 2.8 in aperture. So I'm really pushing this lens and camera to its fullest. There's actually a bunch of food, but we just ate, so I'm kind of full. And there's also some more food here, so this is sick, man. Honestly, it's always the best hospitality, these type of things. And this is what the stage looks like. Boom. Oh my god, that's actually really nice. So I am running 800 in ISO, 2.8 in aperture, 1.7 in exposure, and that's mainly due to the screen. The screen is like providing the most of the brightness, so the camera's automatically adjusting because I'm in vlog mode, right? But as soon as I move the camera somewhere else, boom, we shoot back up to 12,800, aperture at 2.8, 1.7 exposure.
I guess it's not too bad, but it could be better.
Also, carrying tripods must be the worst thing ever. This is something I had to pack in my suitcase. I love Peak Design. They do it best with this tripod, to be honest. I actually paired it with a ball head from Manfrotto as well, but it doesn't fit in my bag. And I also don't carry this everywhere with me, but I do carry this small tripod that's paired with a Manfrotto quick release for me to use the same Manfrotto plates. So I've got a whole universal mounting system that allows me to just attach my camera to pretty much anything with the same plate. It's the most effective, minimalist way I've been able to get away with a setup like this. It works so well, it's efficient, and it keeps it useful for certain shots. But when it comes to filming press release events or just events in general, doing it handheld is like a no-go, which is why I really like to pack the Peak Design tripod for this exact scenario. Besides this, I mean, Asus had this whole conference to announce a bunch of their new laptops, and I'm happy to know that they are finally starting to realize that 8GB of RAM in a Windows system is just not enough. With that though, they announced laptops like the P16 and the PX13, some tough gaming laptops, as well as, of course, my favorite one, the new ZenBook. That day, there were many other announcements like the new generation of Windows AI PCs and the integration of AMD within more Asus devices.
We're about to head back to the hotel just for a quick shower, relax a bit. I have to dump so much footage from today. We have so much to edit. And then we're going to Taipei 101. We're going to a tower, so that's gonna be freaking awesome. And I'll take you guys with me.
Wait, before getting out of here, cages, they're a must. There's nothing like a small rig cage. It's not only because it protects your camera, but it creates so many mounting points, whether you want to shoot vertically or horizontally, add a dispatch camera strap or attach goodies to it. A cage in general is a must for me. Protection wise, I not only rock this, but I bought these screen protectors from Amazon for my screen. God forbid I drop this camera, but I would hope this setup would protect it. It's the main reason as to why when we go out, I like attaching the strap around my wrist. It's a nice comfortable strap. The only thing you need to make sure is that it doesn't get in the way of your shots. You guys probably saw bits of that at the beginning of the video.
Just a couple of laptops. Shoddy.
I'm guessing you're not gonna move.
I mean, I'll go and try.
We'll see you at.
I say 5:45 to 6.
After a long day of shooting, I like to sort my footage, I really do. Asus actually wanted me to try out their new Creator laptop to sort and edit some content. This having an SD card reader obviously doesn't need an adapter, but if your laptop doesn't have one or you'd like to transfer footage at the same time, using this U-Green adapter is not a bad idea. It can be hooked up by either USB-C or USB-A, and it also delivers the ability to read mini SD cards. I usually transfer my footage into my SSD. This here is my Samsung Armored 1TB T7. It lives in my camera bag's front pocket. I almost never transfer footage locally into a computer because I like to have one centralized spot for my content. Like the fact that I was using a laptop that wasn't mine is the perfect example as to why I like to save things on my SSD.
Okay, so this is like a super popular rap.
You're in Taiwan,
Oh yeah. I know, with all the money.
Like, this isn't the Four Seasons.
I feel like I'm in Vegas, bro. I don't know why.
Get ready for the video.
Holy. Oh my god, that gives me anxiety. More than the view, this is the thing I've been wanting to see. Apparently there's only 2 in the world that you can see in the visitors have access to. This one and another one. Gotta be honest with you guys, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm so tired.
It's funny because that night I fell asleep in the bus, and when I woke up, I had a mini heart attack because there was literally no one in the bus, but they were just pulling a prank on me. Look, the next morning I had all my batteries charged. I do think mentioning that sometimes it's rare, but I run out of batteries after using more than a couple of NP batteries for the day. I usually tend to find that 3 batteries is enough, but when it's not, I just recently got this new Anker battery pack that comes in very handy because it has a pre-attached USB-C cable. Yes, it's great for a phone, but let me tell you, it's so good to charge a camera. You literally just plug it into it and that's it. One full charge will almost drain the battery to about 15% of its capacity, so it's a backup solution that can get you out of tricky situations and at the same time charge your phone, your earbuds, and whatnot. You've also probably realized, but for travels, I decided to replace my MOFT wallet with a MOFT tripod. Like, if I don't want to take my camera out with a tripod, I use the phone to shoot some stuff. Anyways, that's not the point. The point is that I now need a place to store my cards. So this here is the Belroy wallet that lives in my camera bag. It's the place that allows for me to store my passport, credit cards, my IDs along with my cash and receipts. It comes with a pen, which is absolutely amazing since I can write stuff on receipts for my bookkeeper. It's like the easiest and most efficient way to keep things in one place when traveling. Good morning, guys. I guess after yesterday's keynote, I can finally show the ProArt P16. This model actually is an AMD model, believe it or not, AI9HX 370. I have a 4070 in here, which is very nice, and I have 64 gigabytes of RAM. It's a 4K panel, it's super beautiful, OLED, and it's touchscreen. Not that I've been using it because honestly I've been editing on Lightroom. So I installed Lightroom, DaVinci. I've been sorting footage here and there, which is exactly what I wanted. I do love the design of this laptop, like it's military grade. It's super nice. The black on it is amazing. It feels super sturdy. The metal is nice. It has full connectivity with like 4 Type-C USB ports and an HDMI port, SD card reader. I really like it. It's a really nice laptop, so that's awesome. I'm gonna open my project here and I'm probably gonna edit some pictures right now because I want to post a few things. I actually have to post for Instagram. One of these pictures, I really like the vibe. It almost looks like we're in Japan too. I have my LUT that I imported the other day, but just gotta adjust the exposure just a bit right here. I think it's a bit too yellowish, and I can adjust the tint. Maybe I hate this vignetting. Should probably change my LUT a bit and probably crop this a tiny bit to 4:5 to match Instagram. Can I auto adjust? Yeah, there you go. Boom. This feels like I'm at home with my desktop, so that's nice. Add some gradient here, not too much, and then we can add another linear gradient at the bottom. Boom, beautiful. Black that out a bit, and that's one. Probably gonna export this quickly. I'm gonna put this in my SSD right there. Export that. Just want to take a look. Oh, these are the clips I've been color grading yesterday on DaVinci. So I just pasted my timeline here. There's going to be a massive video. It really doesn't look bad, but I do have to fix. Look at this. This is what I was talking about yesterday, or the day before actually. This was the day before. You guys see how like the blues, the whites, and the yellow in these type of conferences, it's super hard to grade. It's really not the best, but we'll get it done at one point. I have to grade all of this properly. Yeah, I just like grading the easy ones. Oh my god, look at this. Where's that clip? Oh, I lost the clip, but it was super blue, which is not the best, but when it's like this, it looks super nice. This looks super good. Anyways, yeah, I have a lot of work to do. I have to even pace more on this timeline, but as you guys can see, it's so freaking smooth. I can just click anywhere and it just loads.
What is this one? This is the S16. Yeah.
I'll show you this. This is looks good.
Boy, I couldn't believe I spilled a bunch of soy sauce on my pants. I literally ended up going to Computex with soy sauce pants. Look, this was pretty much our last day in Taiwan. Computex was like our final stop in this journey. It's pretty much the place where companies go like full out in order to showcase their latest products. Very similar to CES, where it ranges from gaming to consumer, the business side, but this time it was all the way across the world for us. It was such a nice experience. I even got to see what a Justin video looks like behind the scenes. We met some friends, and of course I took a bunch of photography that didn't turn out the best, even though the lighting was pretty decent in there. Anyways, I can't thank enough Asus and Hannah to have brought us there. It was such a blast being able to physically see their new tag products coming to life within their hometown. Going to a place where Asus means so much to their people is really quite special to see. This was it. This was my Taiwan trip and how I filmed it. Sometimes you don't need that much to get a decent video out there, but a second person with a 24 to 70 millimeters helps, but you can get away with most shots done by yourself. Hopefully this helps. I've never done a video like this. I really wanted to show you guys all the process that we go through when it comes to shooting, editing, everything on the go. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next week, like always on Sunday. Take care.